Hey boys, it's HarmNone. So today we're going to be talking about the updates to GTA Online for PC. As I'm sure many of you have heard, Rockstar have finally added AnTiChEaT 9 years after the release of the PC version of GTA Online and GTA 5 itself, which is only a couple years late. It's not, it's only almost a decade, but you know what? Hey, it's okay. It's a start. And they've done this in preparation to release what the Xbox Series S, X, and PS5 have had for a couple of years now, which is, of course, the expanded and enhanced edition of GTA Online, as it was called prior to release, and then when it released they just called it GTA Online. So this is for HSW coming to PC. This is for GTA Plus coming to PC. Unfortunately, I hope none of you buy it, but anyways. And they're also prepared to add ray tracing, I do believe it is as well. So pretty interesting. I was quite shocked to see that on the 11-year anniversary of GTA 5 coming out. Tez2 was tweeting stuff out on Twitter, and he's how I initially found out about this. I decided to hold off on making a video on it for a little while because I really wanted to see how GTA Online was going to behave with the new BattlEye AnTiChEaT. Now, I'm pretty familiar with BattlEye because I am an Arma player and I've played Arma 3 since 2013. And Arma 3 is a very popular military combat simulator sort of game, but it's also heavily moddable and things like that. So anyway, I'm aware of BattlEye. BattlEye is also the AnTiChEaT that Rainbow Six uses, from what I hear as well. So it's, not a bad AnTiChEaT as far as I'm concerned. I've never really ran into any cheaters in Arma. I haven't ever played Rainbow Six, but I've heard there are a lot of cheaters on it. So maybe it's a game-by-game issue, but I was very curious to see how it would integrate into GTA Online, and I gotta say, I'm extremely disappointed because it f***ing sucks. Now, I've been playing PC GTA Online since it was released back in 2015, basically, maybe 2016, something like that. I've played it for a very, very long time, and GTA Online has always been one of those games that you're gonna have connection issues no matter what. And it doesn't seem to matter if you're on PC or console, but particularly PC does seem to be bad. Now, GTA has been relatively stable, I would say, over the past couple of years. With obviously the issues of modders in every single session, and you can't do anything in a public session, otherwise you're gonna get killed and you're gonna lose it all. If you're doing a sale mission or whatever, like you're gonna get screwed over. There's been issues of people being able to find your address and dox your IP and dox you in chat and get onto your computer remotely, allegedly, although I do think that that is kind of BS. I don't know if that ever actually did officially happen, but it was a big fear-mongering campaign, I feel like, that went on for a while. But BattlEye being added to GTA, I was like, dude, this is going to change it. Like, public sessions are going to be crazy. And it's going to be really, really awesome. We're going to actually be able to do public sale missions on PC and like get high demand bonuses and everything like that. Not without fear, but without fear of cheaters at least, right? So the other day, before CEO Cargo went off sale, I had a few crates left over, and me and the boys decided to hop in game and do a public sale mission because we wanted to get the high demand bonus to get as much money as possible off of the double money on CEO Cargo, plus, get whatever high demand bonus we could get. And so we hopped into the game. And it took about 16 different sessions and find new session and find new session again. And then, 3 of us would get in and the other 2 guys couldn't. So then we'd have to switch sessions again. And then it would say couldn't find, correct game or something like that, or like invalid host or like whatever. And so anyway, yeah, about 16 session switches later, we all actually managed to get into a single session, and it was pretty awesome. We were pretty impressed. It only took us 20 to 30 minutes to actually all get to play together, which is just awesome. Stability is just perfect on GTA 5 on the PC for sure. So then we're like, okay, let's get started. Let's get started selling. So we go into my first warehouse, we start selling it, we get the 3 truck mission, we're doing it, we get it all done. We all get in our helicopters and planes or whatever to fly back to my next warehouse to get ready to sell it. And we were gonna sell mine first, then we were gonna sell Twingos, then NPCs, then Jankies or whatever, right? We're flying through the air back to go to my warehouse, and all of a sudden, where the f did the helicopter go? It just despawned. Out of midair, thin air, Twingo's Raiju despawned out of thin air. NPC's Raiju despawned out of thin air. Absolutely everyone's vehicles were gone all of a sudden. We're like, what the hell? Well, couldn't it be a cheater, right? Because the battle eye's on GTA now, so we like, it couldn't have been a cheater, right? So anyway, we're like, okay, well, whatever, you know, maybe it's a glitch, and you know, NPCs like, oh, maybe it's because the mission ended or something like that, and we're all just kind of like, yeah, I don't know, I doubt it, but maybe, like, we don't know, right? So then we go into my next warehouse, and I start the sale mission up, and I get the plane mission. So naturally, I get in the buzzard, start heading over there, boom, black screen, because there's a f***ing modder in the session, and he crashed my game, and then he crashed everyone else's games. Sorry, what is this whole thing about Battle Eye AnTiChEaT? Oh, right, okay, good. So it's working. So it's clearly working very f***ing well. This is the part of the video where I'm gonna give them a little bit of slack. It is brand new. I'm sure they haven't figured out all the different mod menus and everything like that, and how to, you know, block them or whatever the hell they have to do and all that stuff. So give them the benefit of the doubt for that. But at the same time, it feels like they just dropped this on us and they're like, we're gonna figure it out later. They like pulled an EA or like a DICE, you know, a Battlefield 2042. Oh, we'll drop the game. It doesn't work at all. You're not gonna get 60 FPS even if you have a 4090 and like the best supercomputer on earth. Everything sucks. Matchmaking sucks. Connectivity sucks. Everything sucks. We're just gonna drop it, and you guys can kind of tell us like, oh yeah, this sucks, and we'll try to fix it, you know, eventually. That's exactly what it feels like when they put Battle Eye on the PC. It didn't fix anything, as far as I can tell. It worsened the connectivity issues. People are getting false bans. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work with certain antivirus programs. Like, I just don't understand why they've gone and done this right now, especially too, and this is the real kicker to me. They go and do this, and we don't even have the shit that they did it for. We don't have HSW. We don't have ray tracing. We don't have any of the stuff that was promised to us, which was the reason for them to do this in the first place. And I get that they're probably still working on that stuff. They're, you know, working out the kinks, trying to figure it out. But why not wait and release this later? Because I don't really see the point. Like, they're like, to celebrate the, you know, 11th anniversary of GTA 5, we're going to drop an AnTiChEaT that's almost game breaking on the PC platform. Now, I'm not going to pretend I know how to code. I'm not going to pretend that I could fix this issue. Other than the fact of the one way that I could fix this issue, and that's by being like, oh yeah, I don't think it's ready, let's not put it out. Because if it's not going to work anyways, what is the point? There is no point. So it's just a little frustrating, and to be honest, like, last night when I was trying to put out the update week videos, right? This is another issue that I'm having with the connectivity problem. I go to start up GTA because I was on prior to the update week coming out, but if you don't know, if you're online before the update week comes out, you won't just get it. It won't update in game. You have to exit the game and go back in. So that's what I did, right? I go to try to get back in, and despite that I have GTA 5 through Steam, you have to wait for the Rockstar Games launcher to be able to play the game. And the Rockstar Games launcher would not sign me in for 2 hours, which means the update week video is out 2 hours later. And I don't mean to sound like I'm being a little whiner or complainer and all this stuff, right? But prior to the Battle Eye thing, I didn't have these issues. I haven't had like a connectivity problem with GTA for a long time. It just seems like this whole thing has caused so much instability, and we haven't even seen the benefit of it yet, because clearly it doesn't work. The second thing is we don't have the stuff that was promised to us, or that was, you know, we were told we were gonna get alongside the Battle Eye AnTiChEaT, you know, HSW and all that, right? To me, like, I'm grateful that they're still trying. You know, I actually really did not even think that the PC version was ever going to get an update ever again, because it seems like Rockstar just hates the PC. And I think that that's honestly kind of valid on their end, because the PC platform is just plagued with cheating and, you know, all that garbage, and I don't think Rockstar really wanted to deal with it. But, you know, at the same time, if you don't put AnTiChEaT on your game, you're gonna run into issues nowadays. It's very unfortunate, but you are gonna run into some very serious issues. So maybe we should have done this sooner than 9 years into, you know, the game being out. But, you know, it's better than nothing, I guess. But basically, to conclude, I'm pissed off that Rockstar just went and dropped something that didn't work in the first place on us and said it was so that we could have HSW and ray tracing and and all this stuff, and we don't have that either. And it's caused a huge amount of connectivity issues and things like that because I don't think that they've ironed it out at all. They shot first and they're asking questions later, you know? So that's just my real problem with it. Full respect to Rockstar for actually adding AnTiChEaT, you know, all this time later. I never thought it was going to happen, but next time let's do it from release, and if we don't do it from release, when we do release it, let's make it actually work, please, for the love of God. Anyway guys, that's my rant about that, and yeah, you don't have to leave a like on this video or dislike or whatever you want to do. You could subscribe to my channel if you guys are interested. I mean, I make a lot of different types of content, so yeah, if you kind of like that, then yeah, consider subscribing for sure. But that's about it for the video. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Peace.